Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing Let's Go City and those City Folk. Right now in 12 Theatre, 7:32 PM on the 11th of March 2022. And we're going to get started. Now, I know you're seeing this and you're thinking, back-to-back ACCF uploads, haven't seen those since 2018, I'm pretty sure. But no, look at me, I'm delivering. In case you're unaware, at the very beginning of last episode, we had a run-in with Gulliver. Like, very early on, there was a very high chance we could have missed him, but we played our cards just right, got extremely lucky, so we're back. And we're gonna go find him. We're gonna water these flowers first. This is actually gonna be a very interesting episode, because, honestly, we don't... what we would normally do to make money, the coconuts haven't really grown yet, so, barring the very initial bit where we go speak to Gulliver and we do all that stuff, we're just gonna vibe, we're gonna chill, and we are entirely left to our own devices as to what to do. Barring Money Rock and trying to find the fossil that we couldn't find last. No, we did find the fossil actually, it was in the weird triangle, I remember. Either way, in case you're unaware, Gulliver's UFO passed over and we hit it with our slingshot, which means today and I believe until 6 AM tomorrow, Gulliver is visiting. So I'm going to make sure to get as many photos as possible to make up for the fact I actually didn't get any of it flying over. Of course I got it on camera, but you know, I think a bit in-game screenshot, something about it just feels a little bit more special. Either way, he's somewhere along this coast. Yeah, there you are. So let's take one here. I'm going to turn to a photographer, fellas, but like I said, this is a big deal. I'm not sure if I've mentioned, but there's like a list of things I would account to be quote unquote rare. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, and I can't like, yeah, I can't emote while I'm doing the thing. If I had like the game keyboard, then like maybe, but nah, it's not letting me do it. But we're gonna save all of these because I just, like I said, it just feels like a once in like, not a lifetime, but like a very rare thing. And this is the first time it's happened to me, so I'm naturally quite excited. But hello, right, look at me. I'm so unconscious. Oh, what is wrong with this planet? There I was minding my own business, leaving the old crop circle for folks to scratch their heads about, when out, something smashed a square into my ship, put a scratch in my brand new Star Cruiser too. I didn't think much of it at the time until the cabin filled with smoke and I crashed into the ocean. This all says one thing to me. Someone on this planet is building a weapon of inconceivable power. Oh man, I gotta go off this planet and on the double. No way! It's not here. It's gone. Impossible. My photonavi protoplasmic, whatever it's called, my spaceship part. It's missing. Man, without that thing, I can't take off. Well, I mean, I can, but I don't want to. It'll take forever, and my spaceship will be so unbelievably slow, and that's no fun at all. Say, you there, harmless-looking space boy. Say you'll help me? If you see my spacey thingamajig, let me know. Well, I do. I'm gonna take one with the homie too, because he's up and about. Yeah, this is it's just, man, it's rare. This is something so damn rare. I'm enjoying the moment. Right, I gotta find that spaceship pod and get out of here. Here you go. Yeah, I found that last episode. I don't think it spawned immediately because I ran past where it was earlier in the episode and then it wasn't there, but when I came back later it had. So we got lucky. So wow. Oh, you found it! My interstellar astro thingy, my missing spaceship part. Well done. With this, I can restore my ship to working order, at least back to how it was before my abrupt landing. Oh, how rude of me, Space Child. Please accept this gift from beyond the stars for your kind help. I brought that with me from my homeworld. I suppose it must look quite strange to your inexperienced eyes. With that, I must return to the stars from whence I came. Though the odds are slim, I hope we meet again. Farewell. Oh, he's gonna get into a spaceship, and I don't think you need a singular spaceship part to particularly take off. See, if I go in and out of the building, will he despawn? Well, where is he off to anyway? Like, I'm scared. Now we finished this event, will he despawn if I go in and out of the building? I don't know. Like I said, this is very much our one chance to see Gulliver, and it's like, I don't want it to slip away. Because this is, again, I've experienced a bunch of stuff in this game, whether cheating or not, but Gulliver, because of his random chance thing and his weird requirements to spawn. This is the first time I've ever seen him, so I'm like, proper. Woo! Actually, I meant to mention this last time, but because of the nature of the series, in case you're unaware, I've always seen it as the Sunday night series, where, well, you know, I record it Sunday night, it goes up Sunday night. That's how it was for years. But Gulliver can only spawn in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you know. And it's specifically 0307. Like, even with all the episodes under our belt, the number that would just... Because I have... Again, literally, since the beginning of the series, I'm pretty sure it's almost always been on. Just the Sunday night slot. Or at least, like, recorded later in the week. Like, I've not had that many episodes, which would technically be in the regular week, and therefore we've just not had a chance to see him. It's complicated, but... Nah. Either way, he should still be hanging around there. We're gonna go say hi to him, and then... Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Was this sign here last episode? Right. I need to double check this, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this too. Okay, I'm taking many screenshots, but did that really... Either my memory's slipped, or there appears to just be a new, like, sign where a house can spawn in cropping up. Yeah, I remember this one being here, because someone lived there, but one in the middle of the path? I think I remember that a bit more strongly than I currently am. Ugh. Either way. Ooh! Please? No pitfall. Just a fossil. We'll find the money rock first, and I want to say, like, one last thing to Gulliver. Like, we'll say, like, his post-completion dialogue. Have a look at that, and then, there we're going. Because I'm paranoid about, like, the chance that we go in and out of the building and he's, quote-unquote, taken off. You know, like, yeah, the thing looks beaten up, but it's like, Ooh, actually, if Nook's storing an axe, we can do that. Oh, man, it feels weird to record this back-to-back. As I hinted at the beginning, actually, the last time we did that properly was 2018. It was, what was it? I think I just called it ACCF Week, or City Folk Week, something like that. And it was literally, I think I started off with a video, and like, the thumbnail was alright. It was like a week of Animal Crossing content, and all I uploaded that week was Animal Crossing content. Part of me saying I double uploaded every day that entire time to kind of balance the fact it was consistent Animal Crossing content, but everyone else was getting the content they wanted too, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I did. Like I said, it'd be hard to go back and check, but I'll do it one day. Like I said, that's actually an interesting period in the channel's history. ACCF Week. I'm not sure how many of you actually knew about that to begin with, but there was a week in the channel's history where all I uploaded was ACCF. I'm not actually sure why I did it. Actually, no, I can probably tell you about why I did it. Basically, at some point in time, I was planning on doing because I think I was getting towards the end of the home loan thing, but obviously uploads were infrequent. But home loans were like on their way to being finished, and I wanted to head towards making the town be a perfect town and getting golden watering can. And part of ACCF Week, one of the planned uploads was like a live stream or two of me just literally doing the stuff to make my town be a perfect town. And if that doesn't sound like for particularly stellar content, you're right, because I backed out of doing it and I just made 7 regular videos. And they were good. We spent, there's one episode just called Socialize, where we spent the entire time, as the name would suggest, socializing with our civilians. But it was, it was an interesting time in the channel's history, because I don't want to say the channel was dead, but we were in such a spot where we could just get away with doing that. And it's, I don't know, I always found that, like, interesting, I suppose. Anyway, let's take one even if the UI's, in the way. Like I said, it's interesting to see how what we can do has changed as the channel's, like, grown, but I don't know, it's cool to look back on from time to time. Anyway, what's your parting words of wisdom then, Gulliver? So, you know, I faced danger many times in the bleak blackness of space, and yet I still tempt fate every day. Every venture worth doing involves a certain amount of personal risk, don't you think? In fact, don't you have a saying on your planet that sums up the feeling nicely? How does it go? Nothing ventured and nothing sprained. Wait, no, that doesn't sound quite right. It's nothing gained, isn't it? Not sprained. Oh, how embarrassing. Clearly I have yet to master your naive idioms. I'm so ashamed. No. So yeah, Gulliver. You know, I reckon I can actually... I'm just going to open up my recycle bin and drag the sprite from I used in last night's thumbnail back out. Look, I've done like 120 episodes of this series on the ball. I can cut a corner. Hey, I'll get back, Gulliver.jpg. You're being used for another episode. I'm just going to flip you horizontally and hope nobody notices. And like, you can't call me out in the comments if you've watched this far. It's illegal and against the rules. Either way, hello blathers. I actually have 2 fossils today. I am starting to get the inkling that may always be the case, that 2 fossils always spawn in instead of 1, which, if that's the case, it's going to be a nightmare to search for them, but if we can find 2 fossils consistently... Sharktooth holds significant historic value for toffee. Yes, yeah, you can very much cajole me into parting with this. Rare time where we actually donated something. So, sharks were actually around for a long time, dinosaurs appeared on the scene, what? They developed into the perfect predator, and since then they haven't changed a smidgen. I bet you can't, they were so enthralled, I was spouting hot air like a boiling teapot. Yeah. So it's been a while since Spellers has actually had a fossil that we've accepted, but again, that's also the benefit of having two. It increases the pool of potential fossils which he'll be able to accept to donate, and we may very well one day, just maybe, be able to, you know, finish up that exhibit. Even if it takes months and months and months. It's like, see, the downside to spawning in like 5 fossils a day, New Horizons, mainly because it just fills up my bank account really quickly, but meh. Either way, so what New Horizons doesn't have, it's a roost. It doesn't have the best roost. This is the best roost. So it's like, you can keep your 5 fossils. I'll keep my my aesthetic-looking roost where KK performs every Saturday night. Oh no, that would have been. Oh, damn it! Actually, no. I was gonna say if Gulliver was just there the next time you logged into the game, and not for the 24 hours in the day after, I would have recorded it Saturday night so we could play it out with the KK performance and it'd be a really like nice, well-rounded episode. But can't. Yeah, well. Like I said, oh, right, I accidentally snapped an extra screenshot. You know, it's like I said, the episode where we get to whatchamacallit, the thing, where we actually go through like all the files that we've collected. That'd be a good day. Like, you know, like all our screen caps. It was like, I wonder if it has the dates on them, or probably have the date created, but you're paying to access it for all of them. But yeah, no, date created, like what day we took each of them. Like today's gonna probably be the most heavily concentrated out of the bunch. Actually, speaking of, like, so we're inadvertently making money, even though it wasn't the original plan. So I'm just gonna steal these peaches. I'm gonna speak to you. You're the new citizen hiding behind the tree. So I go on, chastise me for not talking to you. Oh, this is the first time I've spoke to you. Right. Oh, hey, you like live around here, right? This is my big debut here in Toffee. So they call you Daniel, huh? That's awesome. Nice to meet you, sweetie. Right. Okay, I can do this. Daniel. Don't look at me like that. Everyone has their own way of remembering things and whatever. But I might forget, so don't, like, hate me if I do, sweetie. Okay. So you're nice. I like you. You're like aware and you're telling people to, like, be patient with you. That's cool. I can vibe with that. I give that advice to people. You know, I found, actually, there's, like, recent events. Basically, I like to think I'm okay at giving advice, right? But, like, recently, like, well, not too much like a serious capacity, but I was in a situation where I needed advice, and someone threw my own advice back at me, and I said, that advice is fucking awful. And then, like, 5 seconds later, it clocked, oh, that's my advice. But, like, I'm not sure all the advice I gave out, like, according to the people I give it to, works. But, to me, that advice was abysmal. So it's like, I'm not sure how to exactly to elaborate on that, but it's like, it's funny, my advice will help everyone else but me. I don't know. It's like, what they say, it's like those people that aren't in relationships are always the ones who will give the most relationship advice. It's like, I don't know, I always find that funny though. It's like, yeah, you go, Mr. Single, you give me all the dating advice in the world. Anyway, yes, I will happily buy an axe. I got content to film over here, Nooks. Yes, oh, do I know how to use an axe? Of course I know how to use an axe. And I know how to use a point machine. Yes, okay, thank you. Bronze member, please make your selection. Visitor points. Actually, how many total points are we on? We're on 1,378. We're still bronze, and we need 5,000 points to reach the next thing. What presents are we actually available for then? Yoshi's Egg barely. And then, how do people earn that many points? Because I honestly don't get it. Oh, no, I do not wish to get a watering can, but, like, genuinely, how do people rack up 5,000 points? Like, in something like Racy Grace, where all the stuff's super high and expensive, yeah, I can get that. But, like, in Nooks, nah, there's just not enough present, I suppose. Oh, because we filmed the last episode yesterday, too, the garden doesn't need watering. Hey, it wouldn't hurt to water it, but, I mean, look at us. We can do a little gardener and all that fun jewels. Anyway, I reckon it's about time we go, we deposit our money, we go to the fountain, and we see on what timestamp that leaves us. I was very much planning for this to be a shorter episode, because I mean, I can make shorter episodes if I want. And you have to deal with it, so either way, deposit. We're trying to make our bank account nice and balanced, so we're going to deposit a cool 20,000. And... that's alarming. 930,000 bells. In case you're wondering why that's mildly alarming, I need to check real quick. ACCF Town Fund. I need to see what the exact price of the thing is, but we're getting noticeably close to the. Oh, it's exactly 1 million bells. We're only 70,000 bells off finishing. Oh dear. We will have technically 100% of the game if you're counting like main construction projects in like a few weeks. Best start blowing most of my budget on axes. So, right, how do you look today? Do you think I look completely different? Big change. Aw, you noticed! This sweet girl down at the Glimmering Goddess Beauty Boutique made my eyelashes nice and curly. Oh, someone noticed. At first I was kind of mad at you because you threw an axe at me and all, but just this once I'm willing to overlook it. But that doesn't mean you're off the hook, you're still not getting your axe back. Oh, it's time for my skin rejuvenation treatment. Bye-bye now. I hate that. It's like, look, I played how I was hoping you would hope I played, but then it's like, no, just denied, give me my axe back. Alright. Daisy's tried to buy a samurai suit. That's, I've taken too many today, but you know how long I've been looking for one of those? I don't suppose I could talk you into giving it to me. Maybe later. It cost me 4,500. But if I speak to you again... You have great taste and begin to think you might have everything I've ever wanted, Bow Wow. And you? Oh, Daisy, there's something icky on your face, sucker. What? Really? Where? Where is it, Bow Wow? Higher, higher. Move your hand up and to your left, sucker. Where? I can't find it. Would you get it for me, Bow Wow? No, now take a good look. It was just your mouth, sucker. It's not nice to make fun of people with yucky faces, Bow Wow. Oh, you're so mean! And I share a birthday with you! Oh my god, Octavian, you are evil! Okay, I'm gonna cheer you up. What? Would you just not bother me anymore? I mean it, leave me alone. Like I said, I give wonderful advice. If you were me, it probably wouldn't be too helpful, but I mean, if you're anyone else, maybe. Okay, I get the memo. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, no, right before I clicked start recording today, that blended in really well. Right before I clicked start recording, someone commented saying that because I hinted it in the last episode of this. Yeah, no, I hinted it in the last episode of this, but there'll be another episode today because of the nature of how Gulliver's event works, and they commented that as I was on the title screen about to press start recording and go into like Rover's thing. So yeah, I see you there. See you watching my thing. I see you like you want to. You know, I know you're watching all my videos. I can see that little bump where you watch like the entire thing. It's like shout out. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not one to condone tricking the YouTube system, ACCF Nation, but there is a playlist with every single one of my videos on. So if you put it on 144p in the background, it'll auto-play through every single one of my videos, give me a bunch of watch time, and help me get monetized quicker, and promote me more. So I mean, look, I never officially wanted to say this, but I mean, hey, if you're down, I'm down. Don't put it in multiple tabs, because YouTube will catch on, but you know, one tab while you watch every single Neremik video over the course of a week. You know? It's like a proper scumbag there, but it's like... Yeah, Actually, that makes me want to go into a tangent, but I'm like, due to end the recording, right, we're going to sell this fossil at Nooks just to buy me some more time. Basically, in case you don't know, I watch all my YouTube videos in ×2 speed, unless it's music, and even then, music isn't safe. But, big old one. Basically, I always thought it was weird because obviously in the back end of YouTube there's like different graphs. There's one for how long people have watched your videos and how their attention worked. And I did like some testing on my own videos, so I made like a separate channel, loaded a 10-minute video, watched the entire thing on ×2 speed, and it came up with just I watched it twice and it came up with like just over 0.1 watch hours on ×2 speed. Then I watched it on normal speed and it gave like double. So like the amount of time watched is impacted by how quick you watch the thing. But there's this graph there, and it's the retention graph. And I always thought, retention is just how much of a video someone's watched. And it's like, so technically they're giving you half the watch time for the video, but how would that work out in the retention? Would they give like half of, like, they give like your thing half the weighting, or? I never understood it. I doubt anyone like here would understand it, but it's one of those quirks with YouTube where I don't know the answer, and it always bugs me. I had a chance to segue into it, so I would, but I never understood, like, if I watch a video on double the speed, does it still count for 100% retention, or does it, like, tone it down to account for just 50? I don't know. What I do know, though, Daisy wanted that samurai suit off me, so, you know. Look, it would be rude not to have an entire samurai suit on display in my bedroom. Yeah, this well-renowned place is my bedroom, of course. And just out of interest, so, no, I think I should sell it or not. I might just put it in storage because it's something from Gulliver, but... Ooh! Actually, I would argue that that fits there better than the samurai, because then I can still access the thing. Even though I have no reason to turn it off, I still like having access to turn the lamp on and off. Yeah, no, if we do that... Nope, forward. Forward again. Yeah, I kind of vibe with that, actually. It looks... I'm not sure we can adjust this with time, but I think... No, I think this works best. So it looks like they're looking at the lamp. And then, is there anywhere in the basement where I could throw the samurai suit? Just so we got some more like space on our inventory for when we're shoveling coconuts so we can get it over sooner. Okay, I forgot how like mismatched to high hell this room is. What I could do actually, if I do this, I do that. Then I throw down the whole last samurai suit. He can sit there and seem quite content with himself. Then I can do this. And I can do this. Nope. No, not that. This. There's literally nowhere else for you to go but on the table. How? Do you not see the location of which there is, in fact, a place for some... If I take you, then come over here, does that hat fit on just fine? Would the leaf still fit on? Apparently not. What? Well, AJP Crosser Cap, you can stay there, and... You know what, Leaf? I've had enough of your games. I'm gonna banish you to, here. You will never be seen again. This is your last known appearance on the channel. I'm gonna forget about you by the time I end the series. Rest in hell. And I think on that wonderful note, we're going to juice one the episode. Like I said, back-to-back ACCF content. You don't see it too much, but hopefully you guys are enjoying a little treat just this once, because Gulliver was nice and showed up. But I think that's my cue. So if you did enjoy, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It'll help us as much, lets me know to see more of this, etc, etc. Of course, if you've got some extra time and space on your computer, feel free to open a playlist of mine with all my videos in, give me that juicy watch time. Obviously I'm joking. Or am I? But with that wonderful tangent aside, hope you've enjoyed. My name's been Neremik, and thanks for watching, guys. And peace out.